Time to go home, huh?
Time to go home.
Damage done.
Better love.
And speaking of which, that's what tonight's topic is about. I'm talking about what is this episode? I don't know what episode this is. I think it's episode 4. Go 4.5 because we are adding music these days. This one's called Selling Out and Buying In. A couple of little bullet points. And thus starts the show.
Do you think?
I'm doing it, babe.
And
And action. Go! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. Starting the show. PlatFORUM Radio. PlatFORUM Radio. Somebody once said, I hate when people start off sentences. Somebody once said, speak your own voice, speak your own mind. Well, from what I took out of a situation one day, it was made sense to me that, you know, you're either selling out or buying in. Selling out or buying in. Those two things. It's a rat race. It's a globalist, capitalist society. Everyone, from your grandparents, to your mom, to your dad, to your friends, to your co-worker, to even the people who live off the grid, folks who live way out in the sticks, still have to get supplies and food and water. Because again, you're either selling out or buying in. You're either selling out or buying in. And tonight, folks, that's what the topic of the show is. Selling out or buying in. You know, big moves. Big moves. People out here are making big moves. You know, corporations are buying other corporations. Mass media is stepping into other markets, delivering food. The delivery companies are now stepping into mass media. Rappers are buying alcohol companies. Rappers are buying media companies. Rappers are turning around and then selling alcohol companies, as well as media companies. What say you to someone who's so-called in charge and a representative of the culture, and who stands as a gatekeeper of sorts to what's going on in the culture and what's going on in the hood, and who has access, who really has access to certain levels, upper echelons, if you will, of viable means and income, making or breaking folks' careers. And you claim to be an official gatekeeper and a contributor to the culture. Well, what say you folks? What say you folks to someone who for so long has been a representative of the culture, who's made these brands, offered us these brands, and then have turned around and sold these brands to other companies and groups? What good is that for the culture? What good could that do for the culture? On any given Sunday, you can find folks either in church or at home, reading a good book, or watching sports. When you're at home, you have 2 or 3 choices, 4 or 5 if you're lucky. But in most cases, you're either eating, watching television, or listening to some music. Now, when you have a brand such as the folks that I'm talking about, or many brands, or multiple levels of those brandings, you can find yourself touching 2 or 3 of those things, or even in some cases, being the go-to for all 3. Television, food, and music. Your entertainment, your nourishment, and your infotainment. So be it. But what have you when you have someone who has control of all those mediums, where you're buying in, and years later, tenfold, after all the millions are made, and after all the promises are made, and never kept, platforms breaking down, relationships seemingly breaking up, causing platforms to break down. Because you know the internet goes crazy. Salaciousness, sex sells. Again, you're either buying in or selling out. So what have you when you have someone, or group of people, or a team as they call it these days. A team, I'll say that, a team. We're going to be PC, politically correct here on PlatFORUM. This is a forum, and we want to include everyone. So we're going to be PC correct. What have you when you have a group and a team of individuals who practice these uncompromisable deeds? No one's left out. No one's left out. I'm talking about everybody tonight. We're talking about everybody tonight. If you're buying in and selling out, we're talking about you. PlatFORUM Radio. No one's safe. Forum. Platform. So I asked a question, I posed a question. When you have these groups, these individuals, who for years have taken stock in our culture, who've had a leg up of being able to have access and interest and gain and proprietary in certain areas, with no kickback to us, or those people who have supported, build those people up to those platforms and those statuses. And in the interim, we're left behind. So I posed the question, what good can this be for the culture, for any culture that matter, for any culture? What good can it be? So like, subscribe, share, comment down at the bottom, right there. Comment. Post your reactions, share, talk about this video. Let's go viral, y'all. Let's go viral. This has been talked about before. This ain't nothing new. I ain't gonna name no names or shame anyone. Again, we're living in a PC time, a PC society, post-COVID, you want to say. And I'm gonna just come on out and say it. It's demonic, y'all. It's pagan. It's not what God intended. It's not what God intended. It's not what God put forth for us. But we went against the grain. And out of that, we created some beautiful things going against the grain. But we were not so quick to think in our practices. We were willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. So now down the road you have a society, if you will, banking on the interests of others. Either buying in or selling out, folks. Buying in or selling out. Selling out. Selling out. Either selling out your soul, selling out your friends, your family, yourself, or your culture. What's left? What's left when that's the opposition? What's left? Nothing. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nothing's left. Nothing's left, folks. Not even a scrap. No scraps. So how can you want a seat at this table when there's no scraps? No food for thought. No interest to be gained. Just greed, lust, irreverent for talent. I mean, because under the foothold of these people, man, so many, so few. So many, so few have made it and have been able to reach those heights that those people are. I mean, when you ride in a car and you're going to a destination, don't you want to make sure that all y'all make it? All y'all make it. You know, Mama, we going down to the liquor store, me and Cousin Joe and the homeboy Rick and, you know, his homeboy Eddie. We all going down to the store. What would one of their mothers think if Cousin Joe didn't make it back? Or before y'all could even get to the store, Cousin Eddie fell out along the way. And no one reached back or down or out, locked the doors to grab this brother and pull him up and bring him along for the ride. Nah. Too busy trying to get to the store and buy in. Or sell out. I am my brother's keeper. Supposedly. But in some ways, I'm not. Because I too am responsible for buying in and selling out. Takes a nation, folks. It's what the world is built on. Compromise. Capitalism. It's a society built on standards, kickback. Play the game, and there's a reward. You don't play the game, you lose. Just that simple. But playing the game should not have to involve selling out. But it has. It has. And it ebbs and flows. Secret societies, things of that nature. So yeah, you're going to have corrupt and scandal and all that there. So be careful what you wish for in asking to be successful, to be able to buy in and take stake and stock and be able to counteract society's ebbs and flows. You'll be able to have a good home and a family and pay your medical bills, your light bills, your gas bills. You have to buy in. But must you sell out? Must you sell out? Yourself, your race, your family, your culture, your friends. Did I say race? I said race, huh? Yeah. It's one of those things. Just a topic of discussion, a little thought that came to mind. So I pose a question. What have you? When a person can buy in, gain all of us, have mucho traction, mucho support, where everyone's backing this company, this team. And in a stone's throw of time, they sell you out. They sell you out. Sell you up the river, as my uncle used to call it. Sell you up the river. Man, sounds like an old slave term. When we probably would get sold up the river because down the river, downtown, was probably where the stock market was. The stock market. Another place for buying and selling goods. Trade. And don't get me wrong, folks, I'm not saying that anything is wrong. Please, please, please don't take from what I'm saying that this is a bad thing. No, this is industry, industrial. That's what sparked the revolution. Trade and commonwealth and the transporting of goods and new infrastructure, new territories gained. That's what sparked the gold rush. The building boom. The discovery of new frontier. This is America. No, don't get it twisted. Don't think that I'm against this. But I posed the question. Are you truly understanding and ready for what it means to buy in and sell out? It's a game, folks. Are you prepared to play? Are you prepared to play? It ain't fair. There's no rules to react to. And at times you're making it up on the fly. Shout out to Swizz Beats. Shout out to Timbaland for recently selling verses. Great deal, great deal. I mean, man, you got some things happening in the culture. It's very uplifting, very uplifting. So I'm asking the question, where are we going? Where's this society gonna take us in this buy and sell culture? You know, is it gonna be a good thing? Are we gonna have more outlook on the culture? Are people gonna start looking and seeing hip hop as a culture to be reckoned with and not just bartered for and sold to? We can't just be, the you know the interest or the common day joke, the fad. No. This is what is meant when some would shout out that individual lives matter. Because we all do. But in the course of it all, certain groups have to yell a little bit louder. Because too long have they been sold out and have not been allowed to buy in. A caste system, not based on your merits, no, based on who your mama and daddy is and how cunning and conniving that they were, so that you and your kids and your kids' kids and your kids' kids' kids and your kids' 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 kids can have a way. Cunning and conniving. Oh, so smart. Oh, so smart. I say yet again, I'm not against this. I'm not set against this. To the victor wins the spoils. He to the mountaintop first wins the game, wins the prize. Yay. I ain't mad at nobody. But I will say this. Along the way, who you stepping on? Who are you pushing to the side to buy in? Who are you selling out? Is it yourself? Your friends, your family? Or are you only just worried about cashing in on your OnlyFans page? Making sure your Twitter account is cracking. The numbers look good on your TikTok. Is your song danceable too? Madam C.J. Walker was a black billionaire, y'all. Billionaire with a B. She had so many hair care products. She revolutionized the hair care industry. The things you see today, I'm talking about from the curling irons to the bumper curlers to hot air dryers, the snip and cut scissors, the rat tail comb. I heard y'all. I heard somebody say it. Yeah, the hot comb. The hot comb. Yeah, Madam C.J. Walker. All that. Comp cream. All that. She did that. But she never sold out. Yeah, she was a billionaire, y'all. A billionaire. Don't get it twisted. They want to talk about how she was the first black millionaire. But she went on to become a billionaire, y'all. Her company grossed thousands of millions, y'all. Thousands of millions. I hear somebody out there, yeah, that makes her a billionaire. Say it again. A billionaire, yes. I'm straying from the point, but I'm using her to say, y'all, the understanding that that woman was a billionaire. Imagine how much more she could have been a trillionaire. I mean, to this day, yes, she's a trillionaire in debt. But think about it, at that time, y'all, she could have been the richest person in America. But she wasn't. She wasn't. She was satisfied with the millions. but she never sold out. Although she bought in. She put a firm down payment on buying in. A palatial estate on sanity. And again, being able to pay her hospital bills, her doctor bills, her light bills, her gas bills, her own funeral, folks. When the last time y'all thought about investing in some insurance, some good health care, making sure if nothing else your kids are okay? That's what we're here for, folks. This ain't a game. This ain't a game. Y'all know what I do? I infotain. I give you information and entertain you at the same time. So I hope you're enjoying today's show. Selling out and buying in. It's PlatFORUM Radio. PlatFORUM Radio, a voice. A stand for every voice. So much going on, so much. I mean, I can take you back to where, a time where folks were selling their sex tapes to make money. A culture of buying in and selling out. Buying in and selling out. Shout out to Dapper Dan, who was just recently named head of COO operations of his own boutique through Gucci. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. From bootlegging, begging, to bagging it up, being an official merchant, and having his own flagship store. That's what it takes sometimes, folks. Guerrilla market. Fake it till you make it. But don't sell out. Don't sell out. This is a game. Play it. Win. But walk away with your head up. You can do it. You can do it. You ain't gotta sell out to buy in. You can put a nice down payment. You can lease your sanity and know that you have options and room to grow and breathing room without having to wonder and worry what's on the back end and the legacy that you're leaving behind. It's your boy DB, PlatFORUM Radio. I want to shout out all those out there doing it, who are posting their own words and podcasting, if you will, these days. Another viable income that people are doing. Folks don't even know that they can make money off of selling their words. While y'all at home, Googling and looking up, people are actually out here making money, selling their words. Buying in, folks. Are they selling out? Black man emoji. I don't know. I'm not. Try to release a little sanity and some honest outlook and an honest approach at bringing you the real. That's what we do here. So like, share. We'll say that again. I'm cracking on that one. Like, share, subscribe, comment, complain, keep up. It's your boy DB, PlatFORUM Radio. I'm out. Deuces.